they call.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I can get back inside of my vehicle. If that's in the cards, you know.
Yeah.
If that's in the cards, I have a very interesting life. It should just be happening. I have this thing. Everything can happen, so anything does. So.
I lost my wallet. I lost my ID. I lost my military ID.
Yeah.
Got a new one. And as soon as I got the new one, I put it in my wallet. Whenever I went to the airport, went back home. And within a span of like 2 hours, lost my wallet, lost my military ID, lost my debit card, my credit card, all this shit, my driver's license. I'm like, nigga, and I've been having a wallet the whole time.
I'm so proud of this wallet. This is the longest that I've had a wallet that I have not lost.
Man.
Bruh, if people know me, know that like I used to not carry a wallet because I would lose shit. I would have all my cards in my pocket. And then the moment I got a wallet, I'll lose that one thing and lose everything. And well, I was gonna, like gloss over that, but you brought it up twice. Military ID. What was life like before the military?
I just got graduated from college or high school. Just chilling with my parents. What's what doing, bro? Like, I was going to community college. And I would work at I used to live in Virginia Beach, and I used to work at this farm fresh. It was like a produce section. And then I would work there early in the morning.
Wait, Farm Fresh was like you gotta speak up a little bit too. So it was Farm Fresh like that's the name of the store, or
Farm Fresh,
Farm
is
Fresh like a Sprouts or like a?
Yeah, it's like a grocery store type. It's like the East Coast version of Farm Fresh. It's just a grocery store.
Oh, it's a regular. It's not like a healthy one. It's just like
it's just a regular.
They just say Farm Fresh on the name.
For sure.
For sure. All right, good marketing. Got it.
Yeah. So worked in produce over there. Then I'd open up in the morning, whatever. Work there, and I'll leave around like 11 or something. Go to college. I'd go home, shower and shit. Go to college. Leave around like 4 or 5, and then go walk to Chick-fil-A, and I work at Chick-fil-A with my brother. And that was a cool time.
You had every Sunday off.
Yep, for sure. Yep. And I like working there just because it was cool. Like the group of people we had, we're all around the same age, so it was dope. And then I love Chick-fil-A, so I would just eat Chick-fil-A all the time.
Like paid, of course, with discounted and everything. You just wasn't just eating it. That would be a crime.
Yeah, come on, bro. Yeah.
How would we say that?
Yeah. And then bro, I just needed something to do. Like I was just like,
So before the military was lawful chicken, produce. Alright, so no high school. What was high school like, bro? As much as you comfortably feel like, what was it before?
I didn't really like. My life was. My parents were pretty much like sheltered us for real. So I didn't really do much for real. I didn't really go to a lot of parties. I didn't go over to people's crib for kickbacks and stuff like that. Like I just went to school, played sports, went home. I did stuff with my family sometimes, but sports was cool. That's probably the thing I missed the most about being a kid. I was just talking to somebody about that earlier today. I'm playing football, wrestling. That's my 2 sports I did.
Man, I'm jealous of that. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't know about wrestling because I'm from Milwaukee. Wrestling teams, dog. I mean, like Tech did. Like I ain't know about it, and I used to get kicked out of school a lot, so I ain't know nothing about it. But like when I found out about it, I was
cool
like, damn, it looked fun.
Yeah, because it's like it's cool because it's a team sport, but it's also like you're the only person in the ring.
Yeah.
So it's like you got a lot of times you got play on teams and stuff. You got somebody who's like a raw person, but they don't really like play, or they're not good. Yeah. So it's like you can do all this talking you want about. Be tough or whatever, like you gotta get there or whatever, but then like we see you in the ring, you're the only person in there on our team, like we watching you, so it was cool. I started wrestling my freshman year and I wasn't that good.
What got you like before that? Like what made you go to
I tried out for the basketball team and I didn't make it.
And he was like, alright, I'm doing it.
And yes, and the wrestling coach saw me and he was a cool white dude, Coach Katz, like, and he was like, you ever thought about wrestling? I was like, I heard about it, like in middle school, like I remember 6th grade, like they had a team.
You had a wrestling team in middle school?
Yeah, they did, but I didn't wrestle.
No, I'm just fire. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah. So they had a club, and I used to go a couple times, but I didn't. It was just like something to do after school. So I tried out for the team. Made it. And then I was wrestling varsity. I wrestled varsity my whole high school.
Like straight, you went from freshman straight to bar?
Yeah.
I did that for football.
Bro.
I did that for football.
Yeah, now football, I was not that cold. I was like, and I was tiny. Like if I show you pictures of me in high school, like I look like a baby. Like freshman year, I looked like I was supposed to be in like 6th grade. And then when I graduated, I looked like I was supposed to be like a freshman. So I was just always small in school. But
you got the Pharrell gene.
Yeah, for real.
That mean when you 60, you gonna just start looking like you 30.
Nah, for real. But yeah, I didn't start playing varsity football until I was a sophomore. Once I left Virginia, my parents were in the military too. So I left Virginia, went to Florida, and I started playing varsity there my sophomore year.
Oh, so you moved around a lot?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, even like my earliest memories. Was like in Florida. I was around like 3 years old. And then from Florida, like South Carolina, went a bunch of different places.
Florida's like Navy or?
Yeah, they're in the Navy.
Yeah.
But growing up, I didn't really get it. Like I played. We lived in Japan from like 2004 to 2008.
Oh wait, like all right, wait, let me guess. Iwakuni?
Nah.
Okinawa?
No. Well, we did live in Okinawa for a little bit.
I was in Oki I was in Oki.
Bro?
That's where I first got stationed.
Yeah, it's nice out there.
I was there before all the rules.
Oh, bro. Yeah, bro. I gotta experience it as an adult. I gotta go, but really nice. Like I loved it over. I lived in Yokosuka and Ikego, is where we stayed at.
You just throw up Ikego. You just
go
Ikego.
Like Ikego. Like shout out to him. But yeah, man, it was cool. Like I loved being in Japan, and I want to go back. Like
I can't say.
Yeah, the culture over here is just very cool. But I didn't get to play like tackle football. Like a lot of kids, like people that love football and stuff, they play from the minute they're like 5 or something. But I didn't get to do that. So I didn't start playing like tackle until I was like I came back to the States, so probably like 2009 or something like that.
Wait, so when you went, you said where? Iskagi?
Ikego.
Ikego.
Yeah.
Ikego. Right. It sounded right.
Yeah.
So when you was in Ikego, how old were you in Ikego? Okay.
Yeah. So I got there when I was 8 years old.
So when you did you go to school on base or did you go to school off base?
On base. They tried.
You did off base?
For like a little bit. Like our parents took us once, but it was probably like for like it might have been like 2 weeks or something. And they took us out. But it was cool. Like my favorite thing was like we did math. Like we got the little I can't remember what it's called, but it's like we got the little wooden things where you move on like the needles or like the string or whatever. It's like their calculator or whatever. But that was fire. I used to do that so cool because I love math.
Yeah.
But it was cool just seeing like we had to wear like a uniform and stuff, and like I'm like the only black kid in my class, so like trying to touch my skin and stuff like that. It was funny, but like I thought it was weird, but my dad was like, if you wanted to touch it, you can, whatever. So he would just touch me, like. But it was cool. I definitely enjoyed it. Like, I miss it.
For sure. Okay, so then you fast forward, you hop in wrestling. Was you nice?
Oh yeah. Or not at first.
Yeah,
not at first.
Yeah. But did you get nice?
Yeah. So like my senior year, I don't remember my overall record, but I just remember like I had a couple goals. I was like I didn't want to get pinned, and I wanted to end the season like single digit losses. Like again, my junior year I didn't really wrestle. Like I was in Florida, and they had a team, but it wasn't really like that serious.
Yeah.
So I didn't really wrestle for real. When I came back to my senior year, I went to the same high school that I started my freshman year of high school at. And I just got active. Like I was just turning up. Like I was small, but I was always pretty like strong for my weight. But I went on to I had like 30-some wins, and I think I might have lost like 9 or 10 matches, and then I placed like 4th listed.
Oh,
yeah,
you was nice.
Yeah,
he was nice.
Not that
top
nice.
Top five.
Yeah, not that
top
nice.
Top five.
Not that.
So like wrestling, seeing as though you said you were like you came in and you were smaller.
Yeah.
When you first started, were you like intimidated at all?
No.
You was like, alright.
Yeah,
hey, what's
up?
For
sure. Like I never, my size never bothered me. Like I know I could always like hold my own. So they got like weight class. I think I started at like wrestling 118 or 112 or something. Like again, super small.
Yeah.
But you got like different like builds and stuff, different bodies. So there's some people who be like short and stocky, but then some people long and lanky. But I was kind of like a mix of both. Like I was strong, but not tall. Like so, a lot of times I just use like football, like just use my speed and strength on people. And I didn't really know a lot of moves, but I knew how to tap the head, like fake, double leg, take them to the ground. Like that was it. So even if I didn't know how to like keep them down on the mat and stuff, all the other technical stuff,
keep getting down.
My coach would be like, just let them up. So they'll give them a point for getting up, take it back down, get 2 points. And I just keep doing that until
they tired out.
Yeah, until I tire out. So it was dope. I miss like that competitiveness and just like having a team or whatever, like knowing somebody got your back. You know what I'm saying? Or we need a pin, we need this many amount of points.
Like that camaraderie.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so it's dope having that. That's why like sometimes I catch like playing like flag football or basketball or whatever like that. So it gives some of that, but spending like months together with somebody, a group of people, and like fighting for a goal is pretty lit.
Okay, so question then, brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I got.
You grew up with brothers.
When I grew up, I got my older sister, but we didn't live together. And then I got my younger brother and younger sister in my house. And my brother didn't like sports.
Yeah.
That's cool. And my sister.
Wait, what did you like?
He was more into like artsy stuff.
Okay.
So like
creative.
singing, he like was in like singing groups and like choir and
that's
stuff.
fire, bro. I can only sing on accident, but I'm good when I do.
Killing it, bro.
Only on accident.
You just gotta record yourself on accident.
Yeah, literally. Like I can't. Like it gotta just happen, and then it's like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm like, there are some people who have walked by me on accident in that accidental moment, and they are convinced that I can sing.
Yeah.
I'm just like, for sure.
Nah, you gotta go for that then.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was definitely like super into singing and stuff. But our dad would like try to like get him into sports and shit. So he would try, but he just hated it. Like we would talk about it after. Like he'd be like, I did not want to do this, but it was cool. And our sister, she's 11 years younger than me, and she's into soccer right now, and she seems to really like that. It's so cool seeing my little sister. Well, she's a baby, but she's so smart and she's like really athletic. So it's cool seeing her. Like, she's about to be an adult soon, so it's pretty lit. But yeah, I was the oldest. The oldest sibling?
No, I was actually the middle child.
You got the syndrome?
I don't know if I got the syndrome. Probably because like I'm the middle child, but I'm also like the lone wolf.
Oh.
My younger brother is the same age as me for 1 week.
Oh.
So my mama was like, I can do this again.
Yeah.
Like I was out there, I got to be the baby for like a couple months.
Yeah.
And then so I was never like the young. I guess I never had it taken away, so I don't have the syndrome. You know, like the middle child, and then like it's like, oh, I'm used to being this. Then somebody else come along, and it's like, what the? For me, it's always been, alright, cool.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
So Chick-fil-A, you there? Did you go to the Navy? Did the Navy come to you?
I went there. Like it's funny. Like
up, like
on my way to school, I would just see a Navy recruiting office or whatever. So I eventually just went in there, and I was like, my parents were in, like I said. So So I already knew something about it, and then I knew I didn't want to do nothing like crazy taxing on my body. So I did IT. So just sign up for that.
It's a good setup too.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I just signed up for that, and then I've been rocking with that since. It's been like 8 years. So
okay. What's that experience? What's give me best case scenario, worst case scenario in terms of memories with being in?
The worst case scenario is probably being on a ship. Like it's just that sucks because you're like away from your family, away from things you want to do at the time, and
you sleep in a coffin.
Yeah, and you're especially if you don't like the people that you work with too, or if you got like some people like some work issues or there's work beef or whatever, you can't escape it. Like you're there 12, 13, 14 hours, whatever. If they got like mandatory drills you gotta do, so that was lame. But honestly, the best part is just meeting different people and like me being able to come out here. I don't know if I didn't join the Navy, I don't know if I would have ever came to San Diego. Yeah. But currently in my life right now, I'm in San Diego because of the military. So just being able to meet cool people, meet cool organizations, meet y'all. So like that's really been a cool bright spot in my life. So that's something that Even though like days I don't like it, so like, it still provided that source of
I feel like it has its ups and its downs. It definitely has. All right, this is cool. And it also has a.
yeah, for sure. And I feel like that's what a lot of jobs. Like,
Yeah.
like you're gonna have to pick and choose your battles on jobs you get, but you know, I get to go to different places and I get to go overseas and stuff like that. So it's cool for those experiences. But again, like just like any job, like there's shit I don't like, things I wish I could change, but people I don't like, but you know, you gotta live with it.
So, in terms of being out here, I seen you just skate.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Because you do that like you was born on skates.
Man, like
And it's outside too. Like you skate how people skate on rinks or in rinks. That's a nice size ant. In rinks on like the street with traffic.
Yeah, man.
With cracks in the ground and everything.
Yeah.
Just like,
and I definitely be falling sometimes. Like, I be busting my ass sometimes, but I don't know. I just wanted to find another way because I got a dog. His name's Jordan. I love my dog. Shout out J Money. But
what kind of dog?
Cocker Spaniel.
Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah, he's 5 years old. He's about to turn 6 this year, September 15th. But I just wanted to find another way to like walk him, like spend more time outside with him or whatever. Because at that time in my life, I was just going through a lot of stuff. So I wanted to spend more time out in nature and stuff like that. So I just like, I remember my mom when I was probably like 7 or something like that, or like probably like 9-ish, I don't know. But she had bought me a pair of rollerblades, but I couldn't use them. Like they were too big. But I always thought they looked cool.
Yeah, so it was like, all right,
so,
when I can.
Yeah, so I kind of like forgot all about them until like I was walking around, I was in a sporting store and I just saw them. I was like, what about these?
I like that.
And then I just bought it and I was like, you know, falling all over the place, stumbling and stuff. Like I used to live in like deep in Chula Vista and I had this long hill. And one day I just tried to go down it. I didn't know how to stop. So I'm just like skating on this, but I wasn't in the street. I was just skating down the sidewalk. And I remember I got a story. I was like, I'm going so fast, I can't stop. Like I had like tears coming through my eyes or whatever. And then eventually I was like, yeah, I fell. I straightened up my whole left side of my leg.
Is that what that's from? Or is
No. This is from my surgery.
Okay.
From my knee surgery I had recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like all white and stuff. It had like, you know, like plasma and stuff, blood coming out of it. And I was just like, that wasn't that bad. Like, so I skated back home.
Never in the history. Chris said, I failed, plasma came out, and I was like, okay, this is not that bad.
Man, it was like, it wasn't that bad. So, I mean, obviously, like, I put some stuff on that night, and it was burning. It hurt, but that was back in like late 2021, and I kind of just kept going. I moved to Lemon Grove. I think like similar.
So is that during pandemic, post pandemic, 2021? Where we at?
It's like towards the. You know, whenever it started taking it like a little less serious, like it was like probably like mid towards the late end.
How was that being in? Because like I got out right when the pandemic hit, and I was like, damn, I should have just stayed and waited a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, it was crazy. Like I had checked into my new place I was working at, and like maybe like March or February or something. Whenever they had like just shut down, they were like, yeah, we're not coming into work. Like the day after that, I had already checked in. I was just at home, just chilling. Just call like, hey, I'm alive, or a text like, hey, I'm alive.
That could be either really fire or really trash because you just got out here.
Yeah, so it was like similar. It was like a mix of both. Like for the most part, I was just chilling with my dog, you know, chilling in the crib, playing the game.
Yeah.
But then some days I was like. At that time, I was just playing 2K and Apex Legends. Okay. That's my game. I love playing.
Apex Legends.
It's a cool battle royale game. But I was like, man, I want to go outside and like not even meet people because I know I be like trying to be outgoing sometimes, but I like being around people, but by myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like feel the energy or people watch, but not engage. Yeah. So
I feel that on spiritual level.
So I was like, even if I don't like being like not be able to do something. So I was like, I know I can't. I probably wouldn't even go to the beach today, but the fact that I can't is pissing me off. So that was kind of tough, but thankfully that's over. It's really crazy though. We've been through a lot of crazy stuff like this generation. Like it's nuts.
Crisis.
And we got more stuff coming. Like
we got shit coming.
A depression coming.
It's just sitting there like.
Yeah. We gonna get them. We gonna get them next summer.
Nah, yeah.
Bro, that's actually a horrible time. Actually,
Bro.
summertime. Nigga, I'm trying to go outside.
Right, impending doom.
Nah,
They're like
for
literally born, a generation born in what the fuck? After
Yeah.
what the fuck? What the fuck? What the?
Like even before, like I think I was like, I don't know, like 5 or something when 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
Like.
That's your
I
intro.
didn't know it, but like, yeah, I was
That's
like,
your
oh, it's crazy,
intro.
like, whatever.
That's your intro to the
Yeah.
world is 9/11, dog. And it's, hey, alright, cool.
I had no idea what was going on.
Virus,
Like, okay.
war,
Yeah.
war, virus, virus, war.
For sure.
Bruh.
It's sad, bro. It's sad.
But look at, but hey,
For sure,
you know what I'm saying? Look, we here.
Yeah.
We exist.
That's a fact, yeah.
Yeah. Back like we never left.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Turn me up.
Where'd that come from?
I honestly don't know. Like,
It just became a part.
yeah, I just started saying, like, turn me up, baby, give me lit. And the give me lit part, usually I gotta be super lit to get to that part. But
Yeah.
to be yelling, turn me up. Even, like, if sometimes just chilling, you know what it is. Like, if I know I need to get myself, like, prepared for something, I'm like, all right, turn me up, turn me up. It's like me talking to myself.
Like affirmation. Look.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Yeah.
get myself ready.
Okay.
So,
What?
I be rocking with it when people say it too.
Type shit. What is joy to you? Because you present off as a very joyful person. But that's someone's interpretation. So I'm like, all right, this is always a very happy person.
Yeah.
You always happy. See, happy don't mean you always are happy.
Yeah,
That's a whole other thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But first, before we hop into that, like, what is joy to you? Or what did you feel like you found joy in? Like, all right, I like this feeling, so I want this.
I think honestly, so I heard something before where it was a quote that said something along the lines of heartbreak will crack your ego, and then that's when you'll find out who you are. So I went through like a pretty bad like relationship, and that was around the time I started like learning how to skate. So it was funny how now I love skating so much.
Yeah.
But like I don't know if I didn't go through that, would I have been wanting to spend more time outside when I bought my skates? So like, you know, it's weird how that happened, but I find joy in just doing simple things, as like cliche as it sounds, like just spending time with myself, like spending time with my son, with my family.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I love my dog. With my friends and family, like with my dog, spending time in nature, like trying to connect with myself because it be hard sometimes. And I don't know, I guess like a mental checklist, like taking care of my mental health, my physical health, checking on people I love, trying to do the right thing. If I've made mistakes, trying to correct the mistakes I made, try not to repeat mistakes. And yeah, doing stuff I love, like trying new things.
Okay.
And that's like, I guess over time, like those things, and being kind to people, just like just trying to be a good person. And I feel like that comes back. So
What is your definition of? So this is something I have to learn. Like I think I try to be a good person too, most of my life because like growing up, terrible things.
for sure.
I hop up the porch, real young.
Yeah.
And I was outside, real young.
Yeah.
So then, my definition of what good is just like was an ideal that I never saw modeled.
For sure.
And I created this ideal of it, and then I'm like,
Did you like it after you saw what you created?
I thought I did, but I found out a little while ago that I became a prisoner to it because it's like, all right, I'm doing what I think I should do, but also ignoring how I feel.
For sure.
Without intentionally, I'm just like, this is how I feel, but what should I do?
For sure.
And it's all about integration, like acknowledging how I feel, and how I feel doesn't have to be good necessarily a positive emotion. It could be a negative emotion.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's all right. Is it authentic?
For sure. Yeah.
And then taking that authenticity and integrating it. Like,
Sure.
all right, how can I express how I feel healthily versus expressing what I feel should be done.
Right.
Because if I keep doing that, then I teach myself to bury how I feel.
Right.
And then those negative emotions, you don't even realize that you're burying them, and they create a whole persona of their own.
Yeah.
That's what comes out when people start drinking. When
Yeah.
people start getting like lit past a certain point,
Mm-hmm.
what comes out is to suppress. It's like they say, like who you are when you fucked up, or who you really are. And I don't agree with that. I think who you are when you are in that state is who you suppress. And if you haven't integrated it, then it can come off very,
For sure.
yeah. But I say all that just to say, like I heard you say, try to be a good person. Like, what is that to you? And to also caution, like, just to be like, hey, let me make sure I integrate these feelings with it as well.
So it's trying to get to know somebody. If I see, somebody on the street that's homeless or something like that, or even if I don't have the money to give them or something, I keep a lot of water in my car, so I just give them a bottle of water. Like, even though I know this is not gonna solve your problems, but you might be thirsty. I don't know the last time you had some water, so and water is really good for you. Like, so it's essential.
We'll die without it.
Yeah, for sure. So
we'll literally die.
So like, it's like just trying to be like thoughtful to other people, and it's not even for because I believe in karma.
Yeah.
If I do something, I think it's going to happen back for me. I just do things just because if I was in that position, I would like that to be done for me.
Create the world you want to see.
For sure. Like, so holding the door for people, things that are small, like it won't
Acts
take no
of
time
service.
out of it. Yeah, for
Like
sure.
The acts of service.
Yeah, for sure. So just, I think the world could just be a lot better if we were just kinder to people. So, you know what I'm saying? So I just try to, the world that, like you said, the world that I want to see, like a kinder world, I just try my best to be a little kinder. And some days I don't do it.
That's admirable. I mean, some days you're not going to do
For
it.
sure.
You know what I mean?
But like you said, like, I'm not faking a positive mindset all the time. Like, I'm not faking this. I'm doing this all the time because you can't do it all the time. You can't be one thing all the time.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
We are multi-dimensional people.
For sure.
And we have to allow for that, or we become prisoners to that. What are we doing? Anything in access can be negative. So, with that being said, like, what are some of the one on the days where it's like, I want to be, this is what I want to be. What are ways you feel like you sometimes fall short in that? Like, or not even fall short in that. Like, what are some of a lot of people know you to be happy,
For
to
sure.
be joyful,
Yeah.
to be,
For sure.
turn me up. So
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Okay, well, what else is with that? Like, what else comes with that? Because there's other sides of that as well.
Yeah, I think I really appreciate my solitude. Like, I appreciate my alone time. But even with that, sometimes I like kicking it with people. Even if me and you weren't to be chilling at my crib or your crib, and we just not talking. Like, we could just be chilling, watching a movie or listening to music or whatever. Or if we feel like interacting in dialogue and stuff like that, like just being honest about how I'm feeling about stuff or things that's really bothering me. Like, I got this going on with this person, or this happening with my family or something like that, or you know what I'm saying? Like, my dog's sick, you know what I'm saying? He's not, but you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. So, because you need something, yeah, for sure. Because you need to lean on people, like, and how you said, like, the lone wolf, I definitely, I would resonate with that for real, but I got to a point, like, again, when I was going through my really bad divorce and stuff, like, I'm just trying to keep everything in and, like, not talk to people, and I was, like, I felt like I was killing myself, like, it was really bad. So then I had, friends that I was just leaning. I'm like, listen, bro, I gotta tell you about this. I gotta talk to somebody, and I just need help. Or even if you can't, help me, just you listening to me is helping me. So, I don't want to dump my problems on people, but people that's there to, like, have your back, like, that really helps me. So,
It's like a two-way street. It's like a handshake.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm reaching out and you're reaching out, and if we're both reaching out, there's a connection.
For sure, solid. Yep, that's a fact. Yeah. So that's helped. And again, like, Black Xpression helps so much because I had a place to, like, release it, like, verbally. And even at first it was to strangers, like, became a big part of my life. So it helped out a lot. So just expressing the bad days after I'm able to try to figure out what I want to, how I think about certain stuff, being able to relay that to people is really helpful.
So, I mean, that's good. I mean, let me know that like it's doing what it's supposed to do. That's the whole purpose of it.
Sure.
It's literally, if you feel it,
Sure.
to express it. You know what I mean? And,
Sure.
I mean, in that vein, that's why we doing what we're doing tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It should be a great time, man. Like,
this is the background for y'all who don't know. Like, this is where it's gonna be at.
for sure.
We got volleyball, courts,
Got basketball,
barbecue pits,
got
water,
some kids,
bathrooms.
Out here's a great view. Like, we're
It
trying to
really
see the whole
is. You know what I'm
thing,
saying? You got like the lifeguards right there. If y'all
we
want
got
to
a
get in the water
restroom.
for some
You
reason.
gotta go that far. The restroom
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, it's like
I'm gonna be skating around.
Right. So bring your skates.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh,
'Cause,
please
you know,
bring your skates.
Bring your skates. I'm not because I also need to get one of them surgeries. MCL was like, hey, bro, let me talk to you real quick. And I was like, what's up? He's like, sit down, nigga. I
Yeah,
was like,
bro.
oh, okay.
Like, that was surgery is nuts. Like, surgery is a trip. Recovery is crazy. That's another thing that like helps you, like not helps you, but it makes you reflect on yourself. Understand? Like, I've always tried to keep my fitness in like the like forward thinking in my brain. But it's like, I gotta move a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta make sure I'm getting my protein. Make sure I'm eating stuff that's gonna help with inflammatory, like things like that. So it's always good to know like healthier options or healthy ways to live because you're trying to live a healthy life. You know what I'm saying? So you feel good on the inside.
What was it like not being able to skate for that little bit?
That was so tough because again, skating is like my therapy.
Yeah,
Even
it
if
seems like it was. It seemed like it, especially going through what you were going through during that time frame, like that kind of became like the therapy, like the
for sure. And
out.
It was so crazy because I couldn't walk barely by myself. Like, I needed help getting in the tub, like in the shower. Like, I was so embarrassed. Like,
to need, you were embarrassed to need.
For sure, because like I'm supposed to be strong and like moving around, agile and stuff, and I need help getting in the shower. Like, that's crazy to me. So I was really like just sad. I was just super sad, and I just I try to attack anything that I really care about. Like 100%, like dedicated myself. So I just really been dedicating myself to recovery. I've been recovering really well. Like, they're trying to slow me down. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't like hurt myself, but you gotta listen to your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows your body better than you. So I know like the difference between pain and discomfort. You know what I'm saying? So I can push through stuff, and if I feel like a sharp pain, I'm like, oh, I gotta chill out on that. I gotta go sit down. But you know what I'm saying? Like, just pushing through stuff. Even like early on, like I couldn't really do nothing. I could just walk, or I'm gonna walk backwards up my hill, like near my crib, and like it's gonna build up a little bit of muscle. It's not gonna be a lot, but over time, it's gonna help out. So like, right now I'm 5 months out, but I'm looking really good. So
I know. Like, keep moving around.
For sure, I could probably do a backflip right now. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Probably no, you can't. No,
I
you
probably
can't.
can.
No, you can't. Probably can't.
Come on, man. I can do it off the table right here.
But look,
I did it in the pool. I did a backflip in the pool.
Sir, stop it. Look at me.
Turn me up.
Stop it.
Yeah, no, but I'm definitely like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm definitely taking my health serious because I want to be able to
Maybe
run
you're
around.
gonna be like,
Yeah.
in
I
the
want to be
pool.
able to run around and stuff with my son when he gets older. And then if he ever have kids, you know what I'm saying? My grandkids, which is crazy to think about. But be able to run around with them. So, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's fire to have. I think the concept of even having a child, having a child while your inner child is still intact, it's still present.
For sure.
Because that's insane. Like, if you're having a child and it seems like your inner child is very much intact and present.
For sure.
So then it's like it's bonding on a whole nother level.
For sure.
Because it's like that innocence, that connection that we all have. You're still fresh there. So you can connect on a different level than someone who has maybe lost contact with their inner child.
For sure. And I think that's something that's cool about our generation of men. Like, as we're aging, we're getting more in tune with how we are spiritually and focus on like taking care of our brain and stuff like that, as well as taking care of like our responsibilities. You know, like whether it was from they couldn't or they didn't want to, past generations of men didn't have the luxury to do that, especially black men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like the fact that I have the luxury to do that is amazing, and like I'm gonna keep going for the men that were before me, the ones that I do know and the ones that unfortunately I don't know of because of I don't know my whole family tree. So like I look forward to just instilling all these like values and just trying to help my son as best way I can, because eventually, you know, he's gonna be a man, you know, and I just want him to be living.
Yeah.
So
And
I love being a father, bro. It's so cool, man. It's so dope.
That's fire. And I think it's also like you say, you know, the reflection and like you don't know like your family tree. It's like well like you know his. You know what I mean? Like it's connected. How does that affect you? I think that's something as black men specifically we don't talk about a lot. Is like that disconnect in the family tree and it not being there, because I think a lot of us who experience it in one way or another, it's just, you know, it's normalized. So if it's normalized, it's not something to address.
Yeah, it's wild. Like I look forward to him asking questions, but also like telling him about stuff too. One of my great uncles, he has in a Facebook group chat, he has like a family tree from that side, showing like, you know, this is your great-great-grandfather and stuff, and you can read about this, like small little articles or whatever. So it's really cool that he did the research on that, like, and I'm curious how you found it. Like, but
you should print it out and like make it a thing that you can put on the wall.
For sure, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. That's smart.
You know what I'm saying? Because then now it's there. It's like this connection to it. That's for
sure. Like that's where I got my middle name is. My great-great-grandfather's name was Solomon Hndrxx. So my name is Marcus. So you know, like it's cool.
You got your Jimmy in your bloodline?
Nah, but
come to find out, look, man.
But that would be crazy. That would be crazy. But shout out to Uncle Jimmy. Like, nah, but yeah, man, it's cool, and him being able to experience, like, even though he doesn't know it right now, but even in the moment, like of right then, he's still smiling in front of his grandmas. Like, he's seen all his grandmas and stuff. He's seen his grandfathers, so that's still super cool because that's something that I didn't get to do. Like, whether it was me being conscious of it now or me as a baby. You know what I'm saying? So that's super dope. That's super dope. It's so awesome, bro. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
You ever like? It's super rewarding too. Even on small stuff. Like, he just started clapping. Like, I'm super happy for him. Like, I'm super proud for him. Like, he learned a new thing. Like, he's really like a brand new human being. Like, he's just learning.
Ain't that crazy?
It's crazy. And we
were
like,
all right here. We was all just
keep growing.
And then make little copies. He just copy, and then keeps on passing on copies of ourselves.
We all
Which is kind of dope.
So
really, when you think about it, it's kind of dope because like you ever think about that in reverse. Like right now, we are living ancestors.
Yeah.
Like you had a child, so you're an ancestor.
Crazy.
Like you're gonna be an ancestor.
A lot of times when he's in, in his mom's belly, I'm just thinking like he's just downloading stuff. Like he's just like his DNA is getting coded and stuff like that. Like it's crazy, man. It's so
so you go up. Well, all right. Not in a bad way. But also, for y'all who don't know, I got locked out my car. So we're waiting to see if USA gonna
shout out to USA.
USA. Yeah, we gonna see.
We'll see how they do it.
We gonna see how they do, my boy. Yo, bro, I hate traffic too. That's my undying. I hate traffic with an undying passion.
I was thinking about that when we was coming out here. I was like, this traffic.
What's something you just like? Okay, before that. All right, last thing. A lot of times, like when people are like sitting down and talking about like, oh, what is your biggest success? What is your biggest thing? What is your biggest like thing? It was like, damn, I was so close. Yeah. Didn't. You know what I mean? Like the almost success. We talk a lot about success. We talk a lot about failing, but I don't think we talk a lot about the almost successes, the ones that are right there.
I'm not gonna lie, I honestly can't think of one.
That's good. That's a great problem.
I can't think of one. Like,
Or it don't gotta be like you achieve something that you're like, dang, I handled this almost as well as I wanted to. But then, like, for me, I had that moment sometimes where I'm like, damn, I did not respond to this the way
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
know
yeah. I think that
could've.
would probably be just like some of like the interactions I just have with people, like just talking to people. Like, man, I didn't mean for that to sound harsh, coming out of my mouth or whatever. Like, I meant for that to be more gentle, or I really did mean to show up for this person at this time, but I couldn't, or miscommunicated with somebody. So for sure, because stuff's letting people down. You know what I'm saying? So doing that, whether it's like friends or family, that eats at me a little bit. So just try to, obviously you can't go back in the past and fix anything, nor do I want somebody to just forget it, act like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But you gotta, like, I make a note, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I wasn't there for this person this time. I know I messed this up, but I'm gonna try, like, next time somebody invites me to this event that they want me to support, I'm gonna show it to this.
If you had the capacity, because
sure,
you know, like, it's like you gotta have.
Yeah, you got life, like, everybody got life.
Be life in, you know what I mean? You gotta.
And it's tough too, man. It's wild. Just like we talking about, like, all the stuff that, like, pandemic and stuff. It's a lot. We're going through a lot of stuff.
Man.
Death in the family, like, all this stuff. Like, so it's a lot. So just trying to check on people and then just trying to move the right way.
All right, well, barbecue tomorrow.
Yes, indeed.
Pull up. Bring your skate so you can skate with them. Y'all do all that falling. I'm gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wanna hop on
I'm gonna catch everybody.
Yeah, everybody. He said he gonna catch everybody, so everybody fall at the same time.
For sure.
Just trying to see how that works. All right. Leave whoever watches this, whenever they watches this, from now or years later, or however they come across this. Leave them with something.
Sure. I would say, like, just be yourself, man. Just do your best whenever you can. Show for yourself before you show for anybody else, because you gotta show for yourself. You gotta love yourself and just be yourself.
Okay. And last thing, when your son finds this randomly in his 20s, send him a message. But when he randomly finds this in his 20s, see what you was doing.
If Maji find this in the future, I hope he know that I love him to death, and I hope he's doing his best to try to make his mom proud. I know she loves him extremely amount. Like I cannot imagine, like, birthing a child. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, I just hope he's trying to do right by his mom, honestly, and do right by himself. So love my dog.
That's your daddy.
Yes, indeed. Turn me up, baby. Turn me up, Maji.
All right. Feel it.
Express it, baby.
All right, we'll see y'all.
Cash.
Did he?